Welcome, everyone, to Drunk Bible Study Bonus Edition. This is episode 114, 2 Samuel 23 and 24, the end of 2 Samuel. The end of Samuel. I mean, he's been gone for a long time. But true. David, I thought that it would be the end of David, but no. He's still here. He's enjoying his life.
Hasn't quite breathed his last breath yet.
No, not quite. Wait, Dedeker, you, before we do our ritualistic quiz, you have something that you wanted to talk to us about? I forget now what it was. On defending inerrancy.
Yes. I mean, so for people who don't know, defendinginerrancy.com is a site that I frequently go to for looking up trivia from our bonus. The whole point of the site is trying to make the argument that there are no errors in the Bible. The Bible is perfect, infallible. There's not even such a thing as a translation error. Like, there's no inconsistencies. Every single inconsistency can be explained away. Yeah, and let me tell you, they are like Cirque du Soleil levels of bending over backwards to prove that there's no inconsistencies or translation errors in the Bible. So we had this question about, why did God move David to hold a census and then directly punish him for it? Turns out, and someone in the chat during our live recording did point this out, that in Chronicles, which is going to happen later, there is a review of this same story. The version in Chronicles says that it was actually Satan who moved David to number the people.
What?
And not Yahweh. Yep.
Well, okay. But you don't know this from reading this.
You're right. It is
very strange.
Okay, but here's how they defend it. Here's how they defend the inerrancy.
By all means.
Okay, yeah, please.
They actually make a callback to Job, that like in the book of Job and in the story of Job, Satan got all up in there with Yahweh's permission. That's kind of the argument they make of like, yeah, Yahweh allowed Satan to tempt David into taking a census of the people, because I guess Satan couldn't think of anything better to tempt the king of Israel with.
Then a freaking census? Like, fun. Okay, yeah. How inconvenient for everyone. Goodness.
Yeah, that's, gosh.
Now, if we had a little more time, I would definitely love to take a deeper dive into like, okay, great. That's great defending inerrancy. But like, really though, what's the rest of the world saying? How's the rest of the world interpreting this?
Yeah, every article that I found when I was trying to look it up was like an essay length. It was like this really long thing. I was like, no, I just want the like wiki how. I want the Ask Jeeves version of like, why was this bad? Give me the answer. And I couldn't find it.
Well, that's what I got for you.
Wow. Okay, are you two ready? Are you two ready? We're also recording this quiz live with our audience from the show that we just finished, which is exciting. I'm going to reiterate again, though. People in the audience, don't give away the answers. Think amongst yourselves until after we've decided on an answer, then you can chat about it. So, okay, I just don't want us to end up cheating. All right, are you ready? 20 questions.
Yes, let's do it.
20 questions. They're all multiple choice like usual. This is again from biblequizzes.org.uk. They have one for every book of the Bible. It's wonderful. Question number 1. After the deaths of Saul and Jonathan, to which city did God tell David to move? Your choices are Jericho, Hebron, Ziklag, or Jerusalem.
To move? I'm gonna say Jerusalem because that seems still official.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Because I think that's where we've been for most of this book, and that's where the other dude took over. What was his name?
Okay.
Absalom? Abishai?
Yes, Absalom, his son. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That was
Should we
Jerusalem.
be writing this down?
I'm checking it on the box here. Dedeker usually just writes it down if we disagree on one.
I see. Okay.
All right, number 2. After David was anointed king of Judah, who was made king of Israel? Was it Menahem, Baasa, Ishbosheth, or Nadab?
Ishbosheth.
Ishbosheth, yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3. Who murdered Abner? Was it Joab, Uriah, Absalom, or Rechab?
Was it Joab?
I think it was Joab.
I think it was Joab.
Right?
Because Abner was the one who tried to defect from Saul, right?
I don't know. No, I don't think. Well, maybe. I don't know. I just know that Joab was badass. So I
did kill a lot of people, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just say it was him.
I think Abner was the one who tried to defect from Saul and came to David, and David was like, cool, and Joab's like, don't trust him, and then went and killed him. I thought that was...
Maybe, something like that.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Number 4. For how long did David reign over Judah before he became king of Israel? Okay, right, when he was in just
2 years.
The side kingdom. Your choices are 12 days, 6 months, 3 years, or 7.5 years.
Oh, boy.
I go, wait, this
3?
is Ishbosheth? How long Ishbosheth?
No, how long did David reign over Judah before becoming king of Israel?
Oh, God.
So I think roughly the same
2
question
years.
of how long did Ishbosheth?
It's either 3 or 7, but I thought it was...
I'd go with 3.
I think it's 3.
2. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
3.
Because Emily guessed 2, and 3 is pretty close to that, so we'll go with that.
Cool, okay.
What did Uzzah touch which resulted in his death? Your choices are an angel, a serpent, an ark, or a poisoned arrow.
Arrowed.
Arrow seems most likely here. I don't remember
Hold
this.
on.
Do you remember this
Who
at all?
are we even talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Uzzah? Who is Uzzah?
Uzzah. Uzzah. I don't remember this at all.
I don't remember that at all. This feels like a trick question.
Can we not do like ask the audience?
No. Oh my gosh. We've got to choose
You
one.
want some lifelines?
We got to choose one, and then we could do a lifeline to see if it changes our mind. How about that?
Okay. What did you think, Uzzah?
I'm gonna say poisoned arrow. If we don't change our mind, that's my guess. What do you give before we phone the audience? Phone a friend who is the audience.
No, it's ask the audience.
Ask the audience. That's what I'm saying. Does anyone else have a guess? Angel,
can you give me the options again?
Angel, serpent, ark, poisoned arrow.
Ooh, or is it the ark?
I think it's the ark. I think anybody who touches the ark is cruising for a bruising.
No, you're right. You're right. I was thinking
it is the ark?
Noah's ark. He was the one who was riding on the cart, and it almost fell off, and he stabilized it and then died.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we don't even have to ask the audience.
We don't even need to call the audience.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Number 6. How many children did Michal have with David? 1, 2, 3, or 0?
0. 1?
Oh, did we mention any kids? At some point, he stops doing her.
He does stop doing her pretty early on, but I thought they had a couple kids before that.
I think she had a kid with the other guy. I think we learned that.
Oh, yeah. Did she not have any?
I'll
with
say
David?
0.
You're going to say
because
0?
I feel like I remember hearing about kids from Bathsheba and from Abigail and like all these other ladies, but I don't remember kids from Michal. I'm going to say 0.
0.
Emily, you're also 0?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Do we want to pull the audience
1?
on this one, or do we just want to go with 0?
No. Save it.
0.
Save
All right. Number 7. With what disability was Mephibosheth afflicted?
Leg disability.
Yes. Choices are blindness, lame in both feet, born with no hands, or asthma. Lame in
2.
both feet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 8. Who did God send to rebuke David for his dealings with Uriah and Bathsheba? Was it Nathan, Zadok, Absalom, or Joab?
Is Nathan the prophet?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
This was Nathan not Nathan A, Nathan
Prime?
1. Nathan Prime, yeah. This was Prophet Nathan, yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure of that one.
Nathan A was only talked about like one little time in the Bible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, number 9. By what name did God want Solomon to be called? Your choices are Maaseiah, Hananiah, Jedediah, or Elisah.
I think it was Jedediah because I remember us laughing at Jedediah.
Jedediah.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, I'll go with that too. Okay, number 10. We're about halfway there. Which son of David violated his sister Tamar?
Oh.
Do you remember before I read it to you?
No, it started with an A.
Well, conveniently, 3 of the 4 choices start with A.
Great.
Your choices are Adonijah, Solomon, Amnon, or Absalom.
I think it was Amnon.
Amnon. Yeah. Because it's an A name that is not Absalom because he's the other one.
Yeah.
And okay, got it. Number 11. Where did Jonathan and Ahimaaz hide to avoid Absalom's soldiers? Up a tree, in a well, in a cave, or in a barn? The well, right?
I remember this one. Do you remember? Yeah, it was the well.
In a well.
And where the woman came out and put the bruised grains over it or whatever it was.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Gosh. These all went so quickly. They were like just small little moments in the whole big story.
Seriously.
Okay.
Number 12. What type of tree did Absalom get caught up in during the battle with David? Was it a willow, an oak, a palm, or an olive?
Did we know what type of tree it was?
Yeah, I really forget that. An olive, because
how would he get caught in a palm tree? That would be pretty ridiculous.
His
hair would have to be very tall.
Palm
very,
is
very
out.
Tall hair.
Palm is out.
Okay. Probably not a willow, probably not olive. Seems likely this region.
I mean, we decided it was an ent. So
yes.
Yeah, but was it an oak?
Do they have oaks out there?
I have no idea.
Out in those parts?
I feel like
I'm going to go with olive.
Let's go with olive. It seems like that's the least bad choice.
The least bad choice indeed.
Okay. All right. Number 13. Now, this wording here is different from our translation. Number 13. How many rods did Joab thrust through Absalom's heart while he was hanging in the tree?
Now, by rods, do you mean darts?
In ours, it was darts. It was party darts. Yeah.
3?
I'm gonna.
Thank you, Dedeker.
Pretty sure it was 3. 1, 2, 3, or 4 are the choices. We're gonna say 3. Okay.
3. Okay. She knows.
Number 14. What death awaited Sheba, son of Bichur, for revolting against King David?
Toss a coin
to
your
Bichur, oh valley of Yahweh. Okay. Okay. So Sheba, son of Bichri, for revolting against King David, choices are impaled on his own spear, mauled by wild bears, crushed by city walls, or his head thrown from the city wall.
It is the last
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember there was the lady, the wise woman who was like, we'll just give you his head.
No worries.
No skin off our back.
You just stay there. We'll toss it right over.
Okay.
Number 15. Why did God cause a famine during the reign of King David?
Why indeed?
Choices are David numbered the Israelites, Saul killed the Gibeonites, David stole Bathsheba from Uriah, or Israel has sided with Absalom.
One. It's because of Saul. No, it was because of Saul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
wasn't the most recent angry time. Okay.
Remember the pestilence, the plague was the recent one.
Okay.
The one before that was the famine. Right. That was Saul killing the Gibeonites.
Yeah, it was Saul, and David was like, I'm going to human sacrifice 7 of Saul's kinsmen to resolve this, and it resolved it.
Pew, 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 pew. Double bonus round. Question number 16. What arrangement was made to bring the famine to an end? Was it the death of 7 of Saul's sons, like Dedeker just said? Was it Israel and Judah would be divided? Was it David would not build the temple? Or Israel and Judah were to cease fighting? So yeah, double bonus points.
The one that Dedeker.
The one that Dedeker said. Yeah.
About already.
That's an easy quiz. What you talking about?
Wow.
You're right.
Look at her go.
I just saw a lot of names when I glanced through it, and I was scared about that. But okay. And I think these last 4 are all from the chapter we just read. So here we go.
Sweet.
Gambarimasu.
Yeek.
Number 17. Who climbed into a pit on a snowy day and killed a lion? You don't even... I'm not going to read you the choices. We just read it.
What? No.
But there were so many names, Jace.
Who climbed into the pit and killed the lion?
But
He had his entourage with him to make sure that everyone saw it. It was Benihana.
Was it Benihana? Okay,
yeah.
Goodness.
Choices are Helez, Aliahba, Zalman, or Benaiah.
Definitely
Salmon.
Benihana, yeah. Okay. Number 18.
I could really go for a Benihana now. Jeez.
Oh, boy. Okay. Number 18. Which of these is not recorded as one of David's 3 mighty men?
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Your choices are Shammah, Eleazar, Josheb-Basshebeth, or Joab.
Oh, definitely Joab. He's not.
We
He's not in
noticed
there.
that.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah.
Because he should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Penultimate question. Number 19. How many men died in a plague as punishment for David's sin?
70,000.
Yep. I'm going to go with that. And then number 20. On whose threshing floor did God instruct David to build an altar? Was it Hannah's, Naboth's, Othniel's, or Araunah's?
I don't recognize any of these names.
Wait.
I don't either. Emily, you're the one that read it. Do you remember?
Wait, one more time? Yeah, it was like, it started with an A.
So Aruna's? The last one? Aruna's?
Yeah, I guess.
Aruna?
Yeah, so Hannah, Naboth, Othniel, or Araunah. Araunah. If
What's
Emily says it started with an
Othniel?
A. Oh, you think Othniel?
I definitely said the name wrong. So,
Well.
Aruna
Oblongata.
Matata. Oh, my pretty mama. I don't know. Does anyone know? Does anyone know that you listen to
Is this now? Is this now when you want to phone the audience?
Yeah, just do
Okay.
it. Just do it. We have the lifeline. We might as well use it. Anyone.
Okay.
Anyway.
We're phoning the audience. I'm going to write the question or write the choices
Yeah, write it.
into chat here. Those are the 4 names.
I think it's the last one.
Araunah?
It's the last one. Yeah. Yeah. Aruna Matata.
Aruna Matata. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm entering our answers here.
Oh boy. Like a solid B as usual.
Okay. Number 1. After the deaths of Saul and Jonathan, to which city did God tell David to move? It was Hebron, not Jerusalem.
Ah!
Number 2. After David was anointed king of Judah, who was made king of Israel? Ishbosheth, correct. Number 3. Who murdered Abner? It was Joab. We were correct on that. Because he thought he was a spy. I was right. It was that.
Mm-hmm. He knew he was a spy.
We'll see. We never got to see. For how long?
I don't think we're gonna see.
How long did David reign over Judah before he became king of Israel? It was 7.5, not 3.
Ah!
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. What did Uzzah touch that resulted in his death? It was the ark.
Thank goodness.
How many children did Michal have with David? 0. Very good.
Heck yes.
Good.
What disability was Mephibosheth affected? Lame in both feet. Yes. Who did God send to rebuke David for his dealings with Uriah and Bathsheba? It was Nathan. By what name did God want Solomon to be called? It was Jedediah. Which son of David violated his sister Tamar? Amnon. Where did Jonathan and Ahimaaz hide to avoid Absalom's soldiers? In a well. Number 12. What type of tree did Absalom get caught up in during the battle? It was an oak, apparently.
Oh,
I said that.
You also said all the other types of trees.
No, I was like not a palm and an oak, and then y'all were like, we're going with a olive.
You're
whatever.
right. You're right. Emily would have gotten it, but we didn't. 13. How many rods/darts did Joab thrust through Absalom's heart? 3. 14. The death for Sheba, son of the Bichur. His head was thrown from the city wall. Number 15. Why did God cause famine? It was because Saul killed the Gibeonites. What arrangement was made? It was killing 7 of Saul's sons. Who climbed into a pit? It was Benihana. Which of these is not recorded as one of the 3 mighty men? Joab. Heck yes.
Okay. But he should be.
He should be. How many died in a plague as punishment for David's sin? 70,000. And lastly, number 20, on whose threshing floor? It was indeed Araunah.
Oh,
the last one. So we got 17 out of 20, which is an 85.
Yeah.
Solid
B. As always, solid B. That's the kind of students we are.
Yeah.
You know what? Like all of us did fine at school, especially you two. But when we're drinking, we're solid beasters. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can live with that. I can live with
being a B student when it comes to this. Yeah.
Yeah. B is for Bible, after all.
That's what they say.
Solid beasters. So we're good.
B is for Bible. B's good enough for me. That's how the song goes.
There's a song about the Bible?
There
are many songs about the Bible, let's be honest. Okay.
All right. I was singing C is for Cookie from Sesame Street. But what about the Bible? Come on now.
I don't know. I haven't watched that in years.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining us for this. Join us next week because we're going to be starting a brand new book, First Kings.
Woo! So many kings.
All right.
Just the first of all of them.
See you all next week.
Next week.